Here is the dream. Welcome back to our journey to Morocco. To do a quick recap, we drove from Germany into Spain and ran into a couple issues along the way. We had some transmission fluid leaking. We're having issues finding propane, just all kinds of stuff going on. And hopefully this week we will get most of that figured out, but we'll find out along the way. Today is going to be a little bit of a maintenance day and catch up on things, and we're going to start off with our new water filters. We do have pre-filter coming in before our tank, and then we have a secondary filtration just to our drinking water of our sink, and that filter just wasn't working out. It was very expensive to replace. So I found a German company called Alb Filter. They make these super nice stainless steel cartridges, and they have tiny little filter cartridges that go inside of here. This is a two-stage filter. One is an activated charcoal, the other one is like a bacteria filter and all of that. It goes down to, I believe, like 0.1 or 0.2 micron. What's really neat with these is you can use each one individually if you wanted to. Put one outside, one inside, however you'd like to do that. You can actually use it as a pre-filter before coming into your tank as well. They have a whole kit designed just for that. But what we're going to do is we're going to put them together and we're going to install it under our sink. So as you can see, they screw together. Obviously the filters would go in each one, and then you have a connection on each end, and we're going to permanently mount this under our sink as our secondary filtration system coming into our drinking water. I believe I have everything set and ready to go for this, but you know, with any project, never goes as planned. A nice thing about having the ambulance is you have all of these exterior storage compartments. It gives you nice, easy access to all of the items inside. Open this up. Normally our refrigerator's right here. I have it pushed forward. It gives us access to all of the plumbing lines. Our old filter is actually right back here. So we're gonna take that filter head out, and our new filter is gonna go inside of there. First task is to get that old head out of there and redo some of the lines to make sure we have the right connections, and then we should be good to go. We got the old head out. This head had connections coming in, and then the filter came out this way. You can see the filter on this one used to be really big. It would hang down a good 12 to 16 inches. So this one should be a little bit smaller, take up less room, and hopefully get the job done. We got the new water filter installed. Doesn't look like there's any leaks, but we'll keep an eye on it for today and make sure nothing springs up. We don't want to have water everywhere, but it wasn't too bad of a job. A couple little hiccups here and there, but now we have our full water filtration system back in place, and this allows us to fill up the water literally anywhere we want to and not have any issues. So pretty stoked on that one. You can see the new water filtration system, and it runs all the way across to our sink. I think that'll work good. Next task of the day is going to be tire rotation. But thankfully I have all the stuff and I can do my own tire rotation anywhere I'm at. We're about 1,000 miles over where we need to be, but we're going to get it done since we have a nice solid surface to make that happen. And the sun's out and it's somewhat warm, so might as well do it. While I'm in here and I have the tires off, I normally check brakes, and I go through and grease all of the fittings. It looks like we might be having a problem with one of our calipers. The brake pad on the outside is getting really small. Brake pad on the inside is quite big. So that might be another problem for another time. One done, a couple more to go. I'm gonna go do the other side and then trying to decide if I want to do the rear today or not. It's a little bit more of a hassle to do the rear because I actually have to jack up both sides, the whole entire rear end of the ambo, and replace everything in one shot because I don't have a spare for the rear like I do the front. Front makes it really easy. I can do one at a time and just rotate through. We'll see how the rest of the front goes. Maybe I'll do the back too. I decided to go ahead and do the rear tire rotation as well. The tire rotation is a little bit different on the rear for me since our fronts are different. I do try to just swap the inners and outers and go side to side. It's a little bit better, and I've noticed that wear stays really consistent as long as I stay up with it, which is nice. I didn't record any of the rear because it gets a little sketchy, so I wanted to make sure I was focused 100% on it. Because you have to use 2 bottle jacks to jack up the whole rear end, and taking everything off, just want to make sure there's nothing that goes wrong while I'm doing it. But tire rotation is done, and I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go in and probably edit some videos and relax for the rest of the evening. All right, well, we got the filters installed yesterday and everything was working fine for the first couple hours while we were using it to fill water bottles or whatever we needed to do. However, later on in the day, all of a sudden we pretty much lost all water pressure, and this is the amount of water pressure we have now. That's not much. I have to go out. I'm going to actually swap the filters around. I believe I put the filters in the wrong order, which to me I don't think should matter, but we're going to put them in the right order, and that way we can eliminate that. And then I also talked to my dad, who is a plumber, and he gave me an idea of maybe something got lodged in the line. Maybe there was something in the filter or somewhere along the line that just came loose and got lodged in the line. So while I have everything apart, I'm going to try to run water through with the pump through all the lines without the filter and all of that, and make sure that everything is cleaned out. We'll put everything back together, and hopefully the water pressure will be back to normal. If not, I'm not sure. We'll figure that out then. Water filter is fixed. Found out it's my own dumb fault for not reading the instructions. I had the flow direction correct on the housings for the filter cartridges. It has it's pretty easy to follow along. Although inside I had the cartridges flipped the wrong direction. To me it looked like the flow direction went a certain way, and I was completely wrong. So it was actually pushing water into the inside of the filter and trying to push it out, instead of soaking in from the outside of the filter, going in and moving on to the next one. Once I got that figured out, swap them around, and we now have full water pressure and amazing drinking water again. One issue, finally. Check.
The day we got here, there was a little kid that came up to Alex while he was working outside, and the kid said, "Hey," in English, "Hey, I have a collection of foreign currency. Would you have any currency that you're not using that I could have?" Alex said, "Sure, but we're busy today. Can you come back tomorrow?"
When he came back, he brought all of his currency bills that he had with him, and it was, I think, from 50 different countries, 80 some different bills, which was just crazy things I've never seen before, which was awesome. But we were able to get him some new ones from Guatemala, Mexico, maybe Belize, and a couple others. So that was awesome that we were able to help him with his collection. And last night he sent us a message and said that his family is from Morocco, and if we would like to have coffee with them, they could give us some pointers when going to Morocco. So we are on our way to a coffee shop. We're gonna have some coffee with him and his family and have a chat about Morocco and get some tips from somebody who's from there, which is awesome. We just got back from our coffee with the local family here, and it was awesome. I'm so glad we went and met them. They gave us a ton of advice on traveling Morocco, and just sitting down and talking with somebody local is amazing. We have a ton of fun when we do this, no matter where we're at in the world, and everybody is so friendly and welcoming. It's unbelievable. Good morning. Well, we are off to another drive day today. We were staying at this little camp for I think 2 nights, and we got a lot done here, which was great. Now we are off to continue our travels south towards Morocco. This morning I found a person that is going to sell us a propane tank for €10, and then we could go trade it in for a full one, since we'll then be in the system and have our first tank. Yeah, propane, man, it's been a hassle and all kinds of other issues, but we're getting them worked out one at a time. We're going to continue on. We have just a few more days before we need to be in Morocco. I think it's Thursday right now. Actually, it's New Year, so Happy New Year to everybody out there. We're shooting to be on the ferry by Tuesday, and I think we have about another 800 to 1,000 miles or something like that to drive. We're going to enjoy some coffee quick, wait for the sun to come up a little bit more, and then we're going to hit the road.
Después, tu lugar de destino estará a la izquierda.
Step 1, bottle acquired. Now we need to figure out how to swap it out for a full one, but this cost us about €10 just for the bottle, and then we'll take it to a gas station, swap it out for a full one, and then we have to figure out where to store this sucker. After about an 8-hour or 7-hour drive today, we are finally at our camp for the night. Just looking around trying to figure out exactly where we want to park Judy. But it's a nice little remote area out here. I think we're next to a national park heading down towards southern Spain. But filled with all of these massive boulders absolutely everywhere, and looks like it'll be a neat little place to explore, but let's figure out where we're gonna park Judy's big booty first. So this tank is huge compared to the US tanks. Then we have to put the regulator on top of that yet, which it'll go down a little bit more, but we might have to end up redoing our shelf inside of here in order to fit this. The one thing I did notice, this is a 13.9 tank, and I think the ones that you get now at the gas station, I think they're a 12 or a 12.5. So maybe the tank will be slightly smaller. We won't know until we go and trade it in and figure that out. This is such a nice little spot. The only downside is it is very windy and so much for the warm weather because it is really cold here. Actually, we passed all the snowy mountains on the way and they're actually calling for a little bit of snow this evening, I believe. I am ready for sun and warm weather. After that long drive, a little bit of exploring around here, I think it is time to go relax in the warmth and call it a night. We'll catch up with you in the morning. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Good morning. We've been spending the morning getting some work done before we hit the road. The plan is to have about a 2-hour drive today to another camp where we'll be able to get some groceries, do some laundry, and then we only have about 3 hours left from that town to get to Algeciras, where we'll catch the ferry. I also spent a little bit of time this morning getting our ferry tickets, which went through smooth. One of the things I did find out is everybody had recommended going to a gentleman named Carlos, who is in Algeciras, and he helps all of the people in caravans, motorhomes, all of that to get their ferry from Algeciras to Tangier in Morocco. We were quoted from him for 250 euros round trip, but I found out if you book directly with the ferry, you can actually get the exact same ticket for 130 euro. We had just saved 120 euro by making a 5-minute phone call, which is amazing. So that money will go towards something else like maybe propane. If you are watching this and you're trying to catch the ferry from Algeciras into Tangier, highly recommend checking directly with the ferries. Make that quick 5-minute phone call, save yourself some money. I'm sure Carlos offers a great service, but saving well over $100, that's a pretty good deal. Decided to make a quick pit stop at a hardware store on our way to camp. I need to pick up a few odds and ends that I'm not sure that I'll be able to get in Morocco. So let's go see what this hardware store has. Wasn't sure what to expect from this hardware store, but it is pretty much like a Lowe's and Home Depot in the US. And actually, I think it has a little bit more little hardware pieces and everything that we would normally find in the US. So hopefully I can find everything here. It's just trying to figure out where it's all located. Well, if I need new solar panels, they apparently have those here too. This hardware is stocked full of all kinds of stuff that we don't have in normal hardware stores at the US, so this might take me a little bit. It's kind of crazy. You could come here and get a whole solar setup. The lithium batteries, the inverters are over there, the panels are over there, and it all seems like decent quality stuff. So if we have any issues, I know where to come. They didn't have everything we needed, but they definitely had a lot of other stuff in there that I'll have to keep in mind. But we got loaded up on a couple things, and we'll try to find the rest in the next town that we get to. Probably tomorrow. There's another city where we have to stop at an automotive store and everything else. So hopefully they will have what we need. Just arrived at camp here in Zafra, Spain, and they have water refill point, so we're gonna get topped off on water, dump gray, get all situated, and then it's off to do some laundry, because we haven't done laundry in like 2 weeks. It's due. Figured I'd get you caught up a little bit. This evening did not turn out as planned. Laundry worked, but the dryer did not dry everything, so we kind of have everything hanging. Yay. Then we were going to go out to eat for dinner. Well, apparently dinner on a Friday night in Spain is not till 8:30 or later is when the kitchen's open. And it's 7:30. We're hungry because we didn't eat. So we went across to the grocery store, and it's a charcuterie board type of night. And this is our dinner table. We get to sit with all of our clothes drying.
We can pretend it's like moss hanging from the garden trellis.
Vanlife, it's fun. I recommend it. Good morning. Well, today is another day of driving and getting some errands done. We have to stop at an auto parts store, pet store, and I forget what else. I'm sure there's some other things. Plus about a 2-hour drive, but we're almost there. We are so ready to be able to slow down and relax again. But as you can see, we still have stuff drying in the background. I'm so glad we have as much space as we do in here. Otherwise, this would not be possible. Along with all of the clothes drying, we also have this massive propane tank in here. There's stuff collecting everywhere right now, and it's driving us both nuts. At least Buddy has his own spot up front. His bedroom is untouched. How about it, Buddy? You good boy.
It's time to pick out another food for Lincoln. He's been a champ, eating all different types of foods from different types of countries, so we'll see what we can find today.
What do you think, Bud? What do you think? Do you like that food right there? Is that what you want?
Yay for something familiar! Propane! Yay!
Ah, no.
Ese no se quiere hacer socio. Ese quiere poner el mundo por uno.
Lo siento, es un poco español. La tarjeta. We have plenty of room. We decided to make the push to Algeciras. We were going to stop about halfway, but it was another 2 hours, and we figured let's just get it done today so we can hang out tomorrow and we don't have to worry about doing anything for a day before Monday and Tuesday become craziness. So we are in a little bit of a remote camp spot outside of town. It's, I think, maybe 5 or 10 minutes to get in tomorrow, or to get in on Monday, to get Link's vet check done, groceries, and all those last minute things before we catch the ferry on Tuesday. While we are here, I'm going to try to come up with a mount for the new propane tank. That'll be interesting, and probably get a few other little tweaks done tomorrow. Also get some work done since Monday and Tuesday are going to be crazy. So it's going to be a lot over the next couple days, but at least tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a relaxing day since we're not driving and just all kinds of insaneness going on. The nice thing about this spot is Link is able to just get out and run around since there's nobody else around. He has been cooped up, just like all of us, for the past week, pretty much. So we'll let him just be out and enjoy running around and being crazy. It is wet and muddy, so he's probably going to come in a complete mud ball in a little bit, but that'll be all right. I think we're going to chill out for the evening. We'll catch you in the morning. Well, our Sunday did not turn into a nice, relaxing day. Yay. Trying to get some work done, but this morning we realized we have a bug infestation in our composting toilet. We've noticed a couple bugs over the past couple weeks, which is not uncommon. It's composting toilet, it's what to be expected. However, when you open it up and there's a whole swarm that flies out, that's a problem. So it's also dumping rain, like heavy rain. I went out, dumped the toilet. It is soaking in the rain, and there's all kinds of, I don't know what you want to call them, little larvae or something like that in there. So hopefully go out and get this. Hopefully we drown them first off. Gonna go out and get the toilet now that it's been soaking for about an hour. Bring it in. We'll clean it real good. We'll put the material back inside, and hopefully we'll be all set. But the rain is insane right now. I mean, I was out earlier, and you probably can't tell. The jacket is about 5 shades darker than what it should be because it's completely drenched. But having good rain gear is nice because I came in, took it all off. I was completely dry underneath. I don't know. It's
disgusting. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain.
Are we done yet? Where you at?
I'm in the window.
Oh. So this is the part that worries me because there's a ton of the bugs all around here, but also down inside. And I don't know how we reach in there. Because you can't reach your hand in there. They're down. Can you see them?
Yes.
I don't even know if you can see that on the...
That's gross.
It's clean otherwise.
This is where bleach comes in handy.
Yeah, I don't know what you want to do there.
Me?
I'll put it here and let it keep filling up, I guess. This one's not too bad.
We can work on that.
I don't know. You want to let it soak longer?
It's only delaying the inevitable.
Well, hopefully it loosens them up a little or something. I have no clue.
Boiling hot water? I'm just trying to think. What the heck do you do?
I don't know.
How's it going?
I love van life.
We're living the dream.
2 thumbs up. Everybody that says we're living the dream, here is the dream.
Go back to bed.
Is this week over yet? See how good the raincoat did.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
The only soaking wet spots are where the pit zips were.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. Now, the bottom of the...
We should have music for this. How'd you do? Pretty good.
Pretty dry. Pretty soaked.
Well done.
Yeah.
Thanks, Black Diamond.
When you don't have any other alcohol, you use street alcohol from Bosnia. Yeah.
Sound like a commercial.
What you doing down there?
I have my hand in the pooper.
Cleanest toilet around. Toilet is cleaned and back in place. We dumped a bunch of the Bosnian street alcohol in the bottom. And we're just going to try to gas anything else out that's in there. Hopefully, hot water, vinegar, and alcohol between those three over multiple processes should have killed everything in there. But we're going to let it sit for a little bit longer before we refill everything with the compost material. And hopefully we don't have a bug issue for a while. It's kind of crazy. Oh, the stuff we do. I tell you what.
It's disgusting.
If you wonder if van life is always fun, I hope these videos show you that we're not always living the dream.
We are living the dream, just sometimes it's a nightmare.
Well, with that, I am going to end this video. Stay tuned for next week because we will be catching the ferry finally to Morocco. Next week we'll go over some of the prep things that we need to do for Link going to the vet, catching the ferry and getting into Morocco, and hopefully being able to slow down and finally relax. We are really looking forward to that. It's been super busy, as you can tell in the videos, and with all of these issues, hopefully those go away and we can stop having them. Really hope you enjoyed this crappy video. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Peace!
Buddy, what do you think of the poopiness? Is there a lot of craziness going on in here? Nothing? Nothing at all? Are you stuck? Can I have high five? Good boy. See you in Morocco.
Some days it's like this.
I remember my first time cracking an egg.
It's tough. There we go. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, the breakfast shot scene is not going as planned,
Hey.
so
Look.
we're having some eggs and stuff.
You got one shot. I don't know what you want from me.